I've been living color. Coming to you from the healing house of roses, clearly. I am your humble host, Dr. Darlaina Rose. This is the law of attraction. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We have been here for 1,588 days. This is Team No Days Off. Life don't take no days off, so neither do we. we can't. We can't take no days off. We cannot. Not a one. Not a one. Good things happen on every day and bad things happen on every day. So we got to be right here, up close and personal, making sure that we are handling our beautiful God business. Uh, I'm so glad to hear that, Willette. Willette said this music is so inspiring, picks me up in the morning and gives me hope to focus on my dream each day. Your cream rose photo is absolutely beautiful and graceful, absolutely soft, peaceful, and full of grace. That's so wonderful. Thank you, Lynn. So I have moved from my official podcast room to downstairs to the event room, which has the big rose on it. Apparently, you all love it, and you know that I am here for you. So since I am here for you and this is more aesthetically pleasing to all of you, I am here in the event room so that I can have the full white soft rose in the background because the survey says the white rose it is. We like it better. Nona Carey, you wake? I'm just checking. I ain't hear your voice in a long time.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, you doing good?
I'm doing amazing.
I knew that.
Just my voice just isn't up in the morning, so it
Uh,
sounds like. So I just listen.
you just listen. I
Yes,
appreciate you
I
just
love
listen.
you.
I love you too.
I
Hello.
gotta get over there. I got a blouse for you. I gotta get, and my soursop is over there too.
Is it?
It
Oh,
is.
it's in the closet. It's in the closet. It's been in
Yeah,
the
you've been trying to hold. I know you've been trying to hold it.
uh-uh. Forgot
Uh,
'cause it's in the coat closet. It's
and I
not
need some tea too. That's probably why my throat's like this. I need some tea.
you need some tea. That's why
Yes,
your
my
throat
throat. My throat.
her throat like that. Hey, Yellow Lotus Peace, welcome, welcome. I'm so grateful for this work that we get to do. There is so much work, and the more we hit these Atlanta streets, the more we see in any streets, any city, USA, you see the need for your gift. The need for your gift is so big. Tori and I got a chance to meet some amazing people. Tori, why I take one picture by myself, didn't take no picture by the lights, all the stuff you did. Why you ain't take me with you? You supposed to be
Listen,
supposed to
when
be a
I was
content
looking for
creator.
you, you was up talking and shaking and moving. We ain't take no pictures together. I look.
I
I
know.
had to ask the lady who was serving us the food to take a picture of me. So don't
Oh my goodness.
listen. I don't know what we had going on with the picture taking, but we was not on the content last night.
We were not,
And
but
I got a couple pictures before I left yesterday, so that's how I was able to sneak a few in.
yes, yes, yes. Well, I promise you, was it fire or no?
Yes, we had a great time. It was a good time. Listen, I'm my feet over here screaming for all dear life. Yo, we was the best looking women in the room. You hear me?
Listen, so Tori said, "You think we overdressed?" I said, "No, I think they underdressed." This is the mayor's reception. Why they got on their work clothes? And so me and Tori, and maybe 5 to 10 people had on, the appropriate attire. And a lot of people was in their like business suits and stuff. That's okay for the men, but man, listen. And so when all the pictures come out, I know there's going to be me and Tori on all of them. Because all they kept saying, y'all look so pretty, y'all must be friends. Yeah, because we took that serious. You know, somebody said to what they say, you so extra. Am I extra? Or are you just basic? Because I promise you, anytime they tell me to show up, I'm gonna show up and show out just like that every single time. And every single time it gives you a seat at the table. It gives you conversations that you would not receive otherwise. Tori, didn't you see that? People stopped us all around. What you do? 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 What
I
you
mean, everybody. One girl said, what did she say? Of course y'all are friends.
Of course y'all are friends. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes.
Look, I sent Doctor a picture of my dress that I was first gonna wear. She took some. Oh, that's cute. I said, oh no. And then I texted my friend. I said, well, what you wearing? She said, I'm wearing a ball gown. So I done got on Google. I'm like, what is a ball gown? Because honey, you know, sister girl don't be outside, but I be outside.
Yes.
Girl, I said, oh baby, let me go get me a ball gown. So Dr. Rose is like, go look in the Goodwill. So we got to the Goodwill. I was like, ain't nothing in this Goodwill. It's prom season and one dress. I said, babe, let's go to good old faithful Dillard's. Dillard's never does me wrong, y'all. I got in that Dillard's. Y'all, I found the perfect. Now, I tried on 18 different dresses. But that one, oh baby, that was the home run. And honey, me and my friend was the cutest thing in the building. Do you hear me?
And that and I wish I could say we were lying. I wish we could say that we really weren't the cutest thing. Well, not cute, the most beautiful, because Yolanda don't like cute. She said cutest for babies and monkeys. So
Oh,
I'm over here saying y'all was cute. That is basic, boo. You look like a monkey and an ugly ass baby. But okay.
definitely were not basic at all. I promise you. And we absolutely raised the bar. And I think, you know, how some people look at you and say, oh man, I should have dressed up a little more. I never want that to be me. I always say, like certain places, like I'm saying, man, I wish I had wore the other dress. Now I just wear whatever comes to my mind first. And if it says dress up, then we dressing up all the way up. You're not gonna tell me to come to the mayor's reception. And I'm no. That's not something that you're supposed to be regular for, because the pictures and everything. And then because I come that way every single time, the people who move around in Atlanta that see me all the time, they say, oh, how you doing, Dr. Rose? Melvin Coleman, who is the Atlanta Black Chambers president, knew exactly who I was. I remember you from the gala last week. And you look just as marvelous today as you did last week. And that's how I'm gonna come every single time. So y'all ready? Yes, Manya. Who doesn't like extra? I don't know, but I definitely do. Listen, you know, this time I was real extra. I had like a 6-foot train behind me.
That's me. That's what I'm talking about, boo. I can see you now. That's what I'm talking about. You better
I'm gonna
have
put a video of her in Telegram so y'all can see her.
you better have you better had a train, because I'm sitting
Listen,
over here wanting to see your outfit, because I was like, honey, that's how we show up and show out. First impression is everything.
because you don't get a chance to make a second one.
Absolutely not.
First impressions is the only one that you get. So you must lean in to your first impression. And I'm not going to apologize later or wish I had done something else later, wish I had worn something else later. No, I'm coming like this today. Definitely extra, extra. Read all about it. Should that said. So we grabbed so many new connections. I have never seen so many African American mayors that are women. There was at least 4 Black women mayors. at this event. The mayor's reception was a reception for all mayors in the state of Georgia. So the mayor of South Fulton, the mayor of oh God, who was the mayor of South Fulton? It was all black mayors. Amazing. I never seen so much black excellence in my life. I told him, I said, we just got our first woman black mayor in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, my town. And that was a seemed like an anomaly or a fluke. But here in Georgia, that's the norm. That's normal. That's regular. Go ahead, Tori.
So the black mayors, the women were South Fulton, Warner Robins, um, Milledgeville, and it was another one. I can't remember where she, but hers was a small town as well.
Yes. And
And
then,
then
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they had the youngest black mayor there. His name is Jalen. He's in Stockbridge, 22 years old.
This is regular. This is regular. Black
And a governor candidate.
and the governor name
Don't
Mike.
tell him. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
We on live broadcast. That's for the girls.
That's for the girls. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So we met the governor candidate coming up for November. We met the another black mayor from Americus, Georgia. Talked to him because these people were walking around, but we didn't know that that all the people were mayors. We heard mayor's reception, so we automatically thought Mayor Dinkins. But no, it's all the mayors. It was all the mayors and all of their council people, constituents, all kinds of elected officials, and even the girl that you introduced me to, Tori, she's the one of the
Oh
youngest.
yeah, she's the youngest black chamber president.
Yeah, black chamber president. There was even a U.S. chamber president of all the chambers. Like that room was powerful. How dare you come regular? Okay, that. How dare you come regular? It was nothing regular about the event or people that were there. So you want to stick out. You want to stand out. So somebody asks you what you do. So I don't know about Tori, but there's so many new connections that I made that want to know more about what it is that I do, want to experience what it is that I do, and absolutely want to come to the Healing House of Roses. So we don't take these meetings lightly. Not now. Not now. Because right now we know that God is in the process of transferring wealth. God is in the process of transferring authority. And so, because of that, we know that we have to show up and show out when we get a chance to be in those rooms, because you could be the very next one. I got a chance to talk to the governor about land acquisition for my next big dream. And I didn't get a chance to talk to the mayor of South Fulton, but she talked about how much land they have available in the 92, what did she say? 92 miles straight across of that's how big it is. It comes from the end of Atlanta all the way to Palmetto, South Fulton. So they have land availability. So it's so much. It's so much. Hey, coach, thank you so much. That's a good light. Girl, some little light. I don't even have my big light. This is just one small light. But I'm in the lower level of my house today. People like the rose better, so I'm down here now. It's my new spot. So I am so good. I'm so grateful. Listen, yep, it was so many people running for office. They were in there talking about, what they're running on and all that, and making sure that people were um um talking about voting and how to get people out to vote and all of that. So it was very impactful. It was a very amazing, amazing meeting. And I'm not going to take those types of meetings lightly. There's some things that I like to do to be better prepared, like having cards that talk about the healing house for the sister circle, and also invitation card to invite people to the law of attraction call. And so I'm going to be ready for the next one, because we got people to save, lives to impact, and I am ready, willing, and able for the job. Thank you, Bridge. Thank you, Bridge. I don't know what happened to my 5 minutes of gratitude book, because it's not over here, and I don't remember moving it. So I'm just gonna read our cards. The first card that fell out on the floor, it says, "My happy thoughts help create my healthy body." My happy thoughts help create my healthy body. The second one says, "Filling my mind with pleasant thoughts is the quickest road to health." Right? And then as I was pulling the second set of affirmation cards, two fell out. They look exactly the same, right? But one says, "I am willing to forgive." I am willing to forgive. It says forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. And the second one says, I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. So if you're holding on to something that you need to release, if you're holding on to someone that you need to release, this is your sign, my child. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let them go. Give it to God. Give it to God, and then laugh so hard. Just laugh so hard that somebody lost you. Did you see that thing zoom in on me when I said somebody lost you? Somebody lost you. Probably because they lost themselves. They don't love themselves enough to love anybody else. So once they find self-love for themselves, they may come back around the corner and find some self-love for themselves. But until then, you focus on doing the work. You focus on showing up and impacting the lives of the people that have been assigned to you. And that's all our job is to do. That's it. So start with
Sherry
forgiveness.
said those exact words. Our Sherry said about forgiving yourself the other day.
Absolutely. She sure did. She sure did. So be okay with forgiving yourself for whatever fell apart. That we know that God has the whole plan and everything. Y'all say everything, everything is happening for your good and for the good of those folks too. It may not feel like it, may not look like it. You may be the villain in somebody's victim story, but it's okay. Let them tell it how they see it. Let them tell it how they feel it. One day, or maybe not no day, they may never say they're sorry, but they may never realize the part that they played in their own downfall, in the breakdown of the relationship. They don't realize the part that they played. Some people don't realize they could have left you out the whole situation, and we'd have never been here in the first place. Leave me out of your BS. Go handle your stuff over there. Leave me out. Especially if you're gonna get mad at me after the whole kit and caboodle. Leave me out. Let's see what Dr. Lori has to say in My God Today. 365 devotions for people who might be a little wretched, but God knows your heart. Today is April 26th, Monday, April 27th. God, April is over. What did I do for April? What did I do? Do I have anything that I could check off my goals list for April? I have to go. I have to check and see. Oh, I said I read this yesterday. April 22nd says, "Girl, you look good. Won't you back that thing up?" Number 2, juvenile. So she did it 2 days. She says, "Have you ever been in a situation where you were committed to a relationship or marriage? Perhaps you are a part of a team of Team Faithful, and you're one hashtag Team Faithful, and you're one of those amazing people who refuse to fall into the trap that is known as what? Cheating. Maybe you fell in love early, have been with the same person since high school, and never really got any attention from other men or women. Perhaps you lost 50 pounds and started to realize how fine you were, and so did they. Do y'all remember that episode of Martin where he took his ring off at the gym just to see if he still had it? What happened? The women were all up on him. Well, brothers, nowadays it doesn't matter if you have a ring or not. Certain women will still be all up on you. Although you are indeed off limits, some don't see it that way. Thanks to modern day technology such as contouring makeup, Spanx, lace front wigs, and photo filters, many of these girls look good, but you still need to tell them to back that thing up. Ladies, this goes for you too. Some men don't care about your little wedding ring or your little husband. Baby Joe told us a long time ago that he wanted to do all the things that your man won't do. You have to be very no nonsense about telling these people to back up. If you entertain them, even in the slightest, it will only be a matter of time before they find a way to slither into your space. Some people are slick and will pretend to be your friend, but they are really just waiting on that day when you are upset with your significant other so they can quote unquote comfort you. I don't care how good they look, you know who they are. Tell them to back that thing up. Read today Matthew 5:27-28. You ain't never lied. I'm telling you, I know what that looks like in when you're married. People think that when not all people, but some people think that when you say that you're married, that's code word for are you happy? Asking you questions like that, but are you happy? Are you married? Yes. And then the follow-up is, are you happily married? What does
Like
that
home wrecker, home wrecker,
home
home wrecker
wrecker
alert,
alert?
home wrecker alert.
Home wrecker alert for sure. For sure.
It's
Like
Matthew 27-28, you said?
5:27-28.
5, Matthew 5. Let's see here. That them Jesus talking chapters, so I know
Jesus
it's
talking
gonna
to
be
us. Take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.
like hold on, let's see here. We was in Matthew 5:27-28. It says, "You have heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that everyone who so much as looks at a woman with evil desire for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart."
Mm. Hmm. Don't do
They
it.
be having a plan, child. Listen.
A whole plan. A whole plan. Waiting for you to be like feeling all sad. rolling up like Dexter St. Jock in Jamaica. What you crying about? The people from the 80s will get that one. What? Man, if you don't, go ahead, Tori.
Still got this saying, a man to be your friend till he can't friend you no more. You know what that means? He'll be your friend to the moment he get it. It'll be years and years down the line.
Yep, yep. I don't want you. I just wanted to see if I could. And now that I deuces, man, listen, yeah. Oh, Emily said when they start walking up to you, putting chapstick on their lips, you know it's trouble. I know that guy. I know a guy. I know guys that do that. I've seen that. They just how you doing? I'm fine. You grooming yourself outside. You know. I can't. I can't. Well, let's
Well,
jump.
some of us are single and still have to tell some of them back that thing up because they don't got no good intentions for
Man,
us single ladies either.
no.
You gotta be able to put on that good discernment, honey. Cause
Man,
I'm telling you, some of them coming to waste your time.
the fool. Oh, here go my book. It was under the book. That fool. They come with that. You could tell. You could feel the foolishness coming.
It's on their skin.
Listen, you see it. You see it. They start as soon as they open their mouth. You already know. Man, is that your line? You know, sometimes people say stuff to me. I say, do that work? Say what you mean? Sound like a pickup line. Do it work on other women? Because it ain't working on me. Have a nice day. Like, what? Do I know you from someplace? Do that work? Go ask somebody else. Do you know them from somewhere? Yes, the Lord is my shepherd and I shall have you. Somebody actually said that one time. Oh my God. Oh, heaven must be missing an angel. Is it? Do that work? Listen, I call them to the carpet. Do that work on other women? Cause it ain't working on me. Keep it moving. Nothing to see here. Let's do our 5 minutes of gratitude. It says, we can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Fill in the 4 blanks. The moment I felt most alive and fully myself this week, a need I had that is being met today. One reason my life is already great. Someone whose presence makes my life sweeter. Every day I wake up and am thankful simply for being alive. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, I am. Shanette, I haven't seen Eric Thomas coming here in a while. You seen anything? I was telling Tori, and she was like, "Yeah, when he coming back, I would love to see him." Yeah, but he hasn't been here in a while. He done gave up on Atlanta. I don't know. But here is our last reading for today. This is our Deep Breath of Life daily inspiration for heart-centered living because we are people living from our hearts. And it starts with the words, blessed death. Death is delightful, death is dawn, the waking from a weary night of fevers into truth and light. It says, as my friend Deborah was about to leave for vacation, her 11-year-old son told her, Mom, I'm afraid that when you leave, you'll die and I'll never see you again. Deborah sat down and talked with him about her vacation and explained to him that sometimes when we or the people close to us change, it feels like a death. In a way, he was correct. His mother was changing her life. She was going through a symbolic death. She communicated that she loved him and would always be there for him. Her vacation was deeply transformative, and she returned feeling more whole and able to reach her son on a new level. While writing my first book, I had the strangest feeling I was going to die. After meditating on the feeling, I realized that what was dying was the old me. I knew that when the book came out, I would have to own the strength, vision, and intimacy for which I was making a stand in my writing. Then let it die, I declared, trusting that the me who was being born was far more rewarding than the one that was passing away. Death is not a bad thing. With every death comes a birth. The key to moving beyond the fear or pain of death is to ask, what is being born in the place of what is dying? When you discover the blessing death you can walk through the valley of the shadow of death and truly fear no evil. Help me to find where I am, where help me to find where I once knew death. Lead me from the darkness into the light. God is life. I gracefully accept endings, knowing each completion brings a greater beginning. Well, that's timely. That's very timely. Yeah. He need a box. He need a box. Yes. I'm so grateful for the words that comes. Let those old friendships die. Let those old loves die. Let those old habits die. Let those things that would take you away from your greatness die. Let them have a blessed death, because we know for everything that is dying, something else is being birthed. What will you birth for you? God is giving us all kinds of signs and wonders. Will you pay attention to the signs and wonders that are just for you? Yolanda, you had your hand up earlier. You didn't tell me what you was about to say. What you was about to say. What you was finna say.
What I was finished say, what was I finished say? I think you was talking about showing up. I was just
Oh,
basically saying, as a fashion designer and doing business, yes, when you look good, you feel good, right?
yep,
When you feel
absolutely.
good, you look good. So as us as women, we have so many young people. Of course, social media got these women going out here ratchet, but they want men to respect them. I tell them all the time, it's not that they don't respect you. You don't respect yourself. So how do you expect people to respect you? You know how when you walk in a building, people look at you, wonder, who is she? What that happens all the time. That's because we show up the way we want them to value us, right?
Absolutely.
As
Mhm.
an entertainer, manager, I used to show up with my artists, and I used to tell my artists this all the time. Y'all better show up like you're an artist. You know what I mean? And you wonder why people come to me and asking me if I'm the entertainer. No, I'm the manager, but I look like I'm the entertainer because I'm dressed to the T, or I'm dressing like no, I just love the dress, and I like, to show
Like
people we,
I like a good dress up.
yeah, and then it is what it is. It's a conversation piece. I am my walking billboard. I do my own hair,
Yes,
so you had to be your own walking billboard.
absolutely. Speaking of walking billboards, I'm still waiting for whatever you bringing me out the closet.
Oh yeah, yeah. No worries. Don't worry. I just haven't got. I got you, Pooh. I got you, player. I got you, Pippin.
You know, we out here in these streets.
We out here in these streets. I ain't lying.
We not playing a little bit,
Mm-mm.
not a
No.
little bit. And yes, it has to come back. And Coach Stacy, that was here, she is finally home. She texted me early this morning that she was home. Coach Stacy for 20, no, not quite 20, since 2010, 16 years. She owned a salon in New York City. So she is a licensed cosmetologist and makeup artist. But she didn't tell me that until the morning that she was getting ready to leave. Now, when we talk about manifestation, Tori and I were talking about it the night before. And I was saying, man, I really want to get my makeup done. I really don't want to do my makeup. And so, but we didn't know nothing. Coach Stacy ain't say a word. She didn't say, we all at the table. She didn't say a word. I do makeup. She didn't say none of that. And she said the reason she didn't, because she wasn't sure that she was going to be here to be of any assistance. Well, yesterday morning, she said, "Oh, my girlfriend is delayed, so I'm gonna be able to do your makeup." I said, do my makeup, do makeup." And then she ran down this resume that was so impressive. She owned a salon for years, worked for MAC Cosmetics for I don't even know how much longer than that. I'm like, I noticed that her makeup is always top tier. She even did my individual eyelashes yesterday. Girl, what? You know how to do what now? And so she didn't have any makeup kit. So I just went in all my stuff and pulled all my stuff out. She said, "You look like you the makeup artist." Nope, but I'm gonna be prepared if one show up. So the very things that you say out of your mouth, I said I did not want to do my makeup. And here I done had a whole makeup artist in my house, and she ended up doing my makeup for the event yesterday. And all she kept saying was, "You give so much, you deserve this so much. You give so much, you deserve this so much." Which brings me to when she had her salon, she would do these makeovers for for women who needed it. Low income, impoverished women who needed makeovers. And she would get somebody in her salon to do their hair, get somebody to do their makeup, and then somebody to take them shopping. And then they would do a reveal with her friends and family at a restaurant that she also did. I said, "Oh, we bringing that back. We bringing that back, girl. We bringing that back." She said, "Well, could we? I would love it." And so she said she's been out of the beauty industry for so long. She was like, "But I had been praying to God, asking God to allow me back in." So mind you, remember when she did the summit last week or 2 weeks, whatever it was, that was her coming out of retirement from not speaking. And now she out of retirement again doing makeup. She said, "How you gonna pull me out of two retirements at one time?" Because that's what we do. Go ahead, Bridge.
Dude, that's her gift. Like you gotta tell what I call the Dr. Stacy, Coach Stacy. That's
Mm-hmm.
her gift. Like she
Yes,
got it. She spoke on the subject like she just had level speaking engagement that same day. Like,
yes,
what do
yes.
you mean you been in retirement? Like what? But I'm gonna tell you something. I changed my profile picture to when Carstell had her first event. That
Mm-hmm.
was one of the things she brought in a makeup artist to do our makeovers if we wanted to. And
Mm-hmm.
for me being a truck driver, I was just, I don't do now. There is some truck drivers that get out there and be doing all that every morning. Bridget wasn't the one.
Mm-hmm.
Bridget was not the one.
Yeah,
But when that girl did my makeup, Darlaina, I didn't even recognize myself.
yeah.
I looked at myself and I have that picture. I made it my profile picture for Facebook
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, I don't need AI to make me look a certain way. I paid to get these are real pictures of me. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And
yes.
so for me, it just did something to me, even right now, just to see,
Mm.
girl, look. I tell people now, y'all see me on the regular, but
Yeah,
when it's time to step out, trust, trust. Carol Jean and raise no half food.
not at
I'm
all.
finna I'm finna put it on. I'm finna put it on. So being around women like y'all, have just, it's inspiring. It really does something for you on the inside to look at yourself in the mirror and
Yep.
say, this is what. And I'm like, even one of the worst people to say this to me, I guess he ain't no good example, but he did say this to me after the self-love wedding. He said, imagine if you look like that every day. And I was like, what? But the point he was making is like, this is who you are on the inside. This is what I see on the inside of you. Imagine if you look like that every day. You show up, Darlena, with a rose on every day.
Hmm.
If you don't have that rose on, we
Somebody
is gonna. Where is your rose at, Darlena? Where's this rose at? Cause we know
absolutely.
this is something that you come with every day. Your
Yeah.
makeup gonna be done in the morning. If Darlena get on this screen and she don't have that makeup done, that hair done, and a rose, we just gonna be like, what's wrong?
She's
Like,
sick.
what
She must be
happened?
sick. She must
Who
not.
Can
died?
you
Are
hear
you
me?
okay?
Yes, she must be sick. You must be sick. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, the lady who's talking about coming out of retirement, that's my next book. Don't retire, rewire, and then refire. There's no retirement in the Bible. God from the burning bush came and got Moses at 80 for his first real gig. So what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Time to get that book, that pen to paper, Dr. Retta. Get that pen to paper. People need to hear that. People need to hear that
Well,
right now.
Bridget and I are working on it because I dictate everything, so it's in the flow right now, and
Yep.
that's really our validation, Bridge.
Absolutely, because the people do need it. And we ready to rock and roll. We got so many people that can give us everything that we need. We got Hillary, Emily. That's it. I call you Emily.
Who's Emily?
I call her Emily. That's it. Emily out every Thursday, 4:30 in the morning, out curating all of the stuff, doing curating all these amazing looks and outfits and stuff. Man, listen, we got people that can dress us. We got hairdressers. We got makeup artists. We have everything we need right in our circle,
Cool. Let's go.
right here. So she's gonna come. She's gonna come back. We're gonna put something together. We're gonna do some makeup classes where people can learn light makeup and glamour makeup and all of that. I think that's gonna be a great thing to add because people want to know how to do it. At least if you could do a little thing like 3 or 4 products, nothing too crazy, little lid, little mascara, something light, just to show people what those little things could do to just enhance your beauty, not cover up so much that we don't recognize who you are. Not that. So I'm so grateful and excited for what it is coming down the pike and everything that we are getting to do. So I did place the link in the Telegram group for you to register for the May 30th event. Chevette said it's already getting close to 50, so y'all better not wait. Y'all better go on ahead. Go ahead. You bought some lashes last month? So you can practice. Yes. Listen, YouTube University. I learned so much on YouTube University. And then because I have so many makeup artists around me, I asked them a bunch of questions too
Look,
about,
I gotta practice not shaking, Darlena. When I get close to my eye, I start to shake.
yeah,
And so trying to put lashes on, but they have this thing. I saw it on TikTok. It holds the lash to make
yeah.
it easy to put on. But
Mhm,
I
mhm.
don't have that yet. But
Yes,
I mean, just to learn, cause I my mama was the fancy girly person.
yes.
I was the person. I wasn't a tomboy, but I just, to be honest, I don't even own tennis shoes because my mama never she never wore tennis shoes. Like I wasn't a girl that you could just go find the J's and all that. I don't know nothing about that. I
Yeah.
was just me. I just was
Either.
like I
No
was just
jeans,
me.
no
And
jeans, no sneakers.
like my mama didn't have that. And it was like when my mama stepped out the door, you'd be like, where is you going? My
Hmm.
mama was the person that every day, Darlena, every day. If she was going to the doctor, you just knew she was on her way to work.
Hmm.
Like, and
Yep.
she worked at the Social Security office, so she dressed up every day of her life.
When I lived in North Philly and I had to go to the welfare office, I had been working a job for years. So when I decided I was going to go, some people want to look poor or look down so they could help them more. Let me tell you something. I came in my best suit and my best briefcase to the welfare office. And when I sat down, the application said I qualify. So the lady asked me, she said, "You need to be on this side of the desk." I said, "Y'all hiring?" She was like, "No, but you need to be over here. You look so great. You look amazing. Yeah, better than the workers." Because I'm not going to let what my money and finances is looking like to make me look or feel less than what I've been doing. This is
Mhm.
the way I've been showing up. So just because I
Mhm.
go to the welfare office don't mean I need to show up any less. So wherever you go, wherever you decide to step out as your best. Because you don't know who you're going to meet in the grocery store. Maya, we went to the Waffle House, and when we was getting out in our full gowns and trains and stuff, I said, "This how I met Maya," and we had a good old laugh. I'm so grateful for the awareness to make sure that you look your best at all times. That's
My
it.
mother cleaned houses and she had all her cleaning products in a briefcase. She dressed up. She looked better than the people that she worked for.
Mm-mm. Yes, no bonnets, please, no bonnets. Only very special African tied what's it head wraps, but no
Gil-
Gilly.
just
Gillies.
no
Gillies.
grandma scarves and all that kind of stuff. No, we was never
No
allowed.
Aunt Jemima. No Aunt Jemima.
We were never allowed
You.
to go out with rollers in our hair or any type of scarf or pajamas or slippers and all of that. We were never allowed to do that. Yes, look like you belong there. Yes, absolutely. I see the people outside in pajamas, and I'm thinking to myself, are they gonna go home after they walked around outside, dragging the pajamas on the ground? Are they gonna get in their bed now? Like what? Like wearing all of the things that you should wear in the house, wearing it out the house. So are you gonna go and lay in the bed with the clothes that you just been all outside, sitting on stuff and like, yeah, it just don't make no sense. Somebody didn't teach that lesson. But I'm so grateful to have
Yeah.
the lesson, and I'm so grateful to be the person to teach the lesson to those who are willing to hear. So with that
Yes.
being said, does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? Hey Nick, you doing all right? If not,
All
then
right ain't good enough.
with that being said, Dr. Long, please give us our blessing for the day.
All right is not good enough.
I heard
Hallelujah.
you. I heard you.
Any, yeah, I know. I want everybody to hear me. My mother would get up early. She was fully dressed in full makeup before she started waking up her family. So you never saw her even in her night clothes in her house.
Mm-mm,
That's
nope.
what she did. All right. I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming
I'm
out.
blessed coming out. I'm blessed in the city.
Blessed in the
Blessed
city.
in the city.
Field.
Blessed in the
Blessed
field.
in the field.
Always in the right place at the right time
Always in the right.
Always
The
in the
right
right place
place,
at the right
right
time.
time,
with the right people,
With
Right.
the
with the right
right
people,
people.
doing the right thing
Right.
doing
Doing
the
the
right
right
thing
thing.
for the right reason.
For the
for
For
right.
the
the
right
right
reason.
reason.
And everything's in divine order.
And
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
as
As
Jabez
Jabez says,
bless
bless
us
us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
that we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
And we let go and let God.
Then go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the
Let the blessings and the money roll in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
from the
From
north,
the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
From above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money, Dr. D.
we have supernatural, unlimited money. Supernatural, unlimited.
And we live and give out of God's overabundant soul. We never run out.
Never run out.
Never run out.
We always have more than enough.
Always have
We always have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
more than
More
enough.
than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More than enough.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
We have big money to spend, big money to lend, and big money to keep.
Big money to
We
spend.
got big money to spend,
big
big money to lend, and big money to keep.
Mhm.
Because our bank is in heaven.
Heaven. Heaven,
And
heaven,
we're the branch banks. We're the spouts where the money's coming out. Hallelujah.
Yes, yes, and yes. We are the
God can trust us with the money.
Oh, yeah.
Put it supposed to go. Hallelujah.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you all for this exciting programming. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station.